welcome to part 4 of basic trig definitions, basic trig ratio rather. Okay, now we have example number 2. Okay, example number 2, it says write down two ratios for cos theta. Okay, so we're just gonna analyze our cos theta just for a minute there. Like, notice cos theta. Here's cos theta right here, not really cos theta, but theta. So theta is right here. So call a theta, our theta is found in this triangle right here. We have theta. And also remember, if it's 90 degrees on the other side, it's also 90 degrees on that side also. Okay, that's also very important for you to know. That's the first place where theta is found, and the first triangle that theta is found. The second triangle that is theta is found is actually this triangle right here. The big one, the big triangle, the second triangle with its 90 degrees, that's where theta is found. So we found theta in two triangles. So we'll be able to write down two ratio for cos of theta. So let's just apply it, okay? So let's start. We say from your 90 or your theta to your 90 degrees. They don't have to write down that 90 degrees. It's your adjacent side. And your 90 degrees will face your hypotenuse side, and the remaining side will be opposite. Okay, so we'll be dealing with this triangle right here. Let me draw it down for you. We'll be dealing with this triangle right here, and that's basically triangle. So we're going to write in triangle ABD. Okay, triangle ABD. Cos of theta. Remember, I told you that you must always remember or just write down so ka to. Okay, if you don't understand any of these things that I'm saying, make sure you go to the previous videos that will help you catch up on everything. Okay, so ka to basically tells us that our cos of theta is equals to adjacent over hypotenuse. Okay, so we have our definition for cos, which is adjacent over hypotenuse. Okay, so we have already searched for our sides in terms of our theta. Okay, we have already searched our sides in terms of our cos theta. So we already know that our side AD is equals to our adjacent. So our AD is equals to our adjacent. What about our hypotenuse? Our AB, it's equals to our hypotenuse side. Okay, now we have only found one trig ratio. Okay, they were asking for two trig ratios. Okay, we have only found one trig ratio. They were asking for two ratios. Okay, so we need to find others using a different triangle in the triangles that we have been given. Okay, so also remember I said theta is also in this triangle right here, which we have our angle theta, just like that. So cos of theta, but let's first specify on which triangle we're using. So in triangle, the bigger triangle is triangle ABC. That's the triangle we're using. Okay, remember our definitions now, they'll definitely change, because from your theta in your big angle to your 90 degrees, that's why we have our adjacent side. And 90 degrees will face your hypotenuse side, and the remaining side will be your opposite in triangle ABC. Okay, so you'll say cos of theta is equals to, remember, cos of theta, we already explained this, that this is how you find your definitions. Cos of theta adjacent over hypotenuse using your shortcut. Okay, so it will be adjacent over your hypotenuse. Okay, so you're going to find your adjacent side. Your adjacent side, you already identified it in terms of theta. This is your adjacent side. So from your A to B, so AB is your adjacent side over, what about your hypotenuse side? Okay, you also found that, and you have discovered that this side, it's your hypotenuse side, which is A until C. Okay, so you have your A until C, just like that, you would have found your trig ratio, two of them in different triangles in the same triangles. Okay, so make sure you follow, you like, you subscribe if you're on YouTube, follow if you're on Facebook or you're on TikTok. Thank you very much. See you in the next video.